They tell me I'm intimidating. They tell me I can melt a man with my stare. Actually, we're just all playing the same game. Well, almost.
Doyle Brunson, a name synonymous with poker excellence. But he wasn't always such a widely recognized figure in the poker world. We're going to take a look at his rise to prominence, the subsequent decline of his career, and his second coming that was ultimately brought on by the poker boom. And hey, if you're liking the content, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And thanks for being here. Doyle Texas Dolly Brunson was born in Longworth, Texas in 1933. A natural athlete, the NBA team, the Minneapolis Lakers, showed interest in him, but a knee injury ended his hopes of ever playing professional basketball. His early life was far from glamorous, and he found solace in playing various card games with his family. Brunson's passion for poker truly ignited during his college years at Hardin-Simmons University, when he began participating in high-stakes games. His breakthrough came when he moved to Las Vegas in the late 1950s, a city that would become his second home. Brunson honed his skills in underground poker games where he encountered legendary players like Johnny Moss, Puggy Pearson, and Amarillo Slim.
I started out playing in small games, and then I graduated up to a little bit bigger game, and then I finally began to decide to be a professional. I traveled around the country.
These encounters not only tested his skills, but also shaped his strategic thinking and his determination to succeed. Brunson achieved his first significant milestone in 1976, when he won the World Series of Poker main event. His success continued with back-to-back victories in the same event the following year, an unprecedented feat at the time. These triumphs solidified his position as one of the best players in the game and established his enduring legacy. But as poker began to lose its mainstream appeal in the 1990s, Brunson's prominence waned as well. The game was overshadowed by other forms of entertainment, and Brunson found himself gradually fading into the background. While he continued to participate in high-stakes cash games and select tournaments, his influence and recognition diminished. During this period, Brunson's role as an ambassador for the game became increasingly important. He penned influential poker books such as Super System and Poker Wisdom of a Champion, which showcased his strategic expertise and contributed to the development of modern poker theory. Despite his reduced public presence, Brunson's contributions were instrumental in preserving the game's heritage and ensuring its longevity. The poker boom of the early 2000s, fueled by the rise of online poker and televised tournaments, and of course Chris Moneymaker's unprecedented WSOP win, breathed new life into the world of poker. As the game gained unprecedented popularity, Brunson emerged as a charismatic and revered figure once again.
I knew you didn't come in there with no two big cards on top of that. See how smart I am?
His charisma, experience, and skill made him a captivating presence on television screens and at live events.
I was lucky enough to hit a five-er. He's just going to get me.
What?
He was lucky enough to have a five-er. You just had me.
Brunson's stature during this period was exemplified by his deep runs in the WSOP main event, where he consistently showcased his competitive spirit and strategic prowess. Even as younger players emerged, Brunson's knowledge and adaptability allowed him to remain relevant in the ever-evolving poker landscape. Doyle Brunson's legacy in poker extends far beyond his impressive tournament wins and financial success. He epitomized the old guard of poker, bridging the gap between the game's traditional roots and the modern era. Brunson's character, integrity, and sportsmanship set a standard for generations of players to follow. Brunson was so influential in the world of poker that he has not one, but two hands named after him.
Ah, with the Brunson.
And he's reaching for chips.
Raise the pot.
The holding of 10 deuce bears his name because he won the No Limit Hold'em event at the World Series of Poker 2 years in a row with a 10 and a 2.
Can't be anything good. It's got to be 10 deuce if he's re-raising.
10 deuce or kings?
No, kings, he just waits. He flats and lets someone else just donate to him.
The other hand, known as a Doyle Brunson, is the ace and queen of any suit, because in Doyle's own words, he tries to never play this hand. Sadly, Doyle Brunson passed away this year.
Doyle Brunson, who won 10 World Series of Poker tournaments, died Sunday in Las Vegas,
leaving a void in the poker world that will likely never be filled. His passing marked the end of an era, reminding us of the rich history he embodied and the immeasurable loss suffered by the poker community. Brunson's death was a somber moment for players and fans worldwide, as they mourn the loss of a true legend. Beyond his accomplishments on the poker felt, Brunson's impact can be seen in the countless individuals he inspired and mentored throughout his career, including his own son, Todd Brunson. Many of today's top players credit Brunson as a significant influence on their own development, both as players and as individuals. His willingness to share his knowledge and his unwavering support for the growth of the game left an indelible mark on the poker community. Brunson's poker philosophy was rooted in a deep understanding of the game's strategic nuances, coupled with a keen ability to adapt to the changing dynamics. His style of play was aggressive and fearless, earning him the respect and admiration of his peers.
8
What
bolts.
do I got, Daniel?
I don't know. Kings, I guess.
What? How do you know every time?
You always have kings.
His ability to read opponents and make calculated decisions became legendary, and he became known for his iconic poker face, concealing his true intentions from his adversaries. Moreover, Brunson's contributions to poker literature cannot be overstated. His books, particularly Super System, revolutionized the way the game was approached and analyzed.
I want to know the truth.
Bring him the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Brunson's strategic insights combined with contributions from other poker luminaries provided players with a comprehensive guide to the game's intricacies. These works continue to be regarded as seminal texts and are essential reading for anyone serious about poker. In addition to his skills and achievements, Brunson's affable personality endeared him to fans around the world. He possessed a unique charm and a genuine love for the game, which resonated with audiences and drew them closer to the world of poker. Whether at the poker table or in interviews, Brunson's warmth and charisma made him an iconic figure in the poker community.
You had the best hand every time.
Really?
Every hand, if it's any consolation to you. If there hadn't been one hand, you didn't have the best hand.
Doyle Brunson's career embodies the essence of a poker legend. From his humble beginnings to his rise as a dominant force in the game, from his relative obscurity during poker's decline to his renaissance during the poker boom, Brunson's journey was nothing short of remarkable. His impact on the game extended far beyond his playing abilities, as he influenced countless individuals and contributed to the preservation and the growth of poker. And while Brunson's passing left a void in the poker world, his legacy continues to inspire and guide future generations of players. His strategic brilliance, his unwavering love for the game, and his dedication to the preservation make him an eternal icon. Doyle Brunson will always be remembered as one of the greatest poker players to have ever graced the felt, and his contributions will forever be cherished by the entire poker community.
I actually feel kind of bad about this for some reason. I don't know.
Because you feel bad about getting him out of the pot?
I don't know. Boom.
And that's it for this one. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. Please give this video a like, subscribe to Poker Boom, and let me know in the comments what iconic player you want me to cover next. See you guys later.